All right, where are we going today? Spending a few minutes looking at the words of Jesus together. This is Matthew chapter 5, verses 13 through 16. I've got a special challenge for you today, especially if you live in the United States and we've got election season coming up. Three months about from now, basically. A special challenge as to the kind of life that you can be living out among people over the next 3 months. A kind of life that's founded on the words of Jesus, okay, and what he wants us to be doing. So this is Matthew 5, verses 13 through 16. You are the salt of the earth, but if salt has lost its taste, how shall its saltiness be restored? It's no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled under people's feet. You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a stand, and it gives light to all in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. And that's the end of the passage. I love these verses because I feel like what Jesus is doing is taking our Christian DNA, like who we were created to be in Christ, and he's like putting it under the microscope to show us, almost saying like, look into the microscope. This is who you are. You are the salt of the earth. You are the light of the world. It's in your DNA to be these things, to be distinct like salt, distinct in a good way. To be bold, like light is bold and everyone sees it and it gives light to everything around it. So being distinct and being bold or noticeable like light, that's in our DNA. But then he also turns around and challenges us a little bit. The challenge here is when he points out that there's a way to throw a wet blanket or to snuff out what we are. Like, he allows that salt might lose its saltiness. And then he talks about how there can be a lamp, but what if you put a basket on top of it and then you can't see the light anymore? And so he points out that even our DNA and who we're meant to be can be covered up or unseen, or we might not be that thing that we were created to be. And that's the challenge here, is are we living as salt and light in the world around us? And so that's the challenge I want to put to you over the next 3 months, but in a certain way, because when we think about being distinct and being bold toward the world around us, probably what we're thinking about is, I got to be bold with my message. I got to be bold telling people stuff and telling them the truth. I got to be bold in posting the right things so they make sure to hear what I'm saying. And there's a time for that. But the interesting thing is that that's not what Jesus says here. Notice at the end, verse 16, in the same way, let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works. Not hear something from you, but see you doing something, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. So that is my challenge, is that you focus, and I'm going to try to do this too, we focus on the next 3 months on being bold and distinct in good works specifically, so that people can see our good works and know we're Christians and see our good works. Bold, distinct in our good works, and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. So think about that. How over the next 3 months can I be distinct and bold in my good works, so that people will see them and give glory to my Father who is in heaven? This is a way to live out our lives over the next 3 months, really the whole rest of our lives, that's founded on the words of Jesus. This is what he says that we should be doing. All right, we can do this. Let's do it.